Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Should Muslim girls attending classes be allowed to wear a hijab, the headscarf, or not? Almost a month ago, Udupi, the coastal district of Karnataka, witnessed first incidents of Muslim girls being denied entry into educational institutes because they were wearing hijab. Soon the issue spread to other districts of the state and the issue turned into a national debate. The girls then approached the Karnataka High Court challenging the hijab ban. Yesterday, the Karnataka High Court announced its much-anticipated order in the issue. In the meantime, the Karnataka High Court had ordered to maintain a status quo and many schools and colleges were shut for days. Much to the shock of petitioners, the full bench of Karnataka High Court on Tuesday dismissed a batch of petitions filed by Muslim girls studying in pre-university colleges in Udupi seeking the right to wear hijabs in classrooms. The petitioners had also challenged a government order dated February 5th, where the state government had given the college development committees the power to prescribe uniforms for the school-going children. The court also upheld the order by the state. It ruled that prescription of a school uniform is a reasonable restriction that is constitutionally permissible. The petitioners had cited freedom of conscience and the right to religion, both guaranteed by the Constitution of India, and had said that despite this, the students were singled out arbitrarily for belonging to Islamic faith. While delivering its verdict, the Karnataka High Court primarily dealt with 4 pertinent questions, and those are the questions that we are going to talk about today in detail in this video. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below it. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Now let us get to the topic at the hand. Let us discuss about the 4 questions that the Karnataka High Court primarily dealt with when giving out the verdict on the hijab issue. Question number 1. Is hijab essential to Islam? Now, this was the foremost question before the court. Since the petitioners had cited the right to practice their religion guaranteed by the Constitution of India in their petition, there was a further question of whether, as practice under Islamic faith, wearing a hijab is protected under Article 25 of the Constitution. Now, what is Article 25? This article guarantees a person the freedom of conscience and the right to freely profess, practice and propagate her or his religion. But this fundamental right is subject to public order, morality and health. This is not an absolute right. The Karnataka High Court bench of Chief Justice Ritu Rajavasti and the Justices J.M. Kazi and Krishna Dikshit ruled that wearing a hijab was not an essential part of Islam. The bench said, "We are of the considered opinion that the wearing of hijab by Muslim women does not form a part of essential religious practice in Islamic faith." It further said, and I quote, "Wearing of hijab by Muslim women does not form a part of essential religious practice in the Islamic faith." This is what the court said. Now, let us move on to the question number 2 that Karnataka High Court dealt with. Uniform more important or fundamental rights? Another important question in front of the bench was whether schools can prescribe a uniform and whether it is legal, or does it violate the fundamental rights of the petitioners guaranteed under Article 19 and Article 21. The school uniform notification has to stand the test of the fundamental rights, freedoms of expression and privacy under the right to life. The Karnataka High Court ruled, and I quote, "We are of the considered opinion that the prescription of the school uniform is only a reasonable restriction constitutionally permissible which the student cannot object to." It further said, elaborating on the point, and I quote the court once again, "Mughals or the British did not bring uniform, but it was there since the ancient Gurukul days. Several Indian scriptures mention Samvastra or Subravesh in Sanskrit, the English near equivalent for uniform." The court further said that the school uniform ceases to be a uniform if hijab of the same color is even allowed. The court said if such a proposal is accepted, then there will be 2 categories of girl students, especially the Muslim girl students, that those who wear uniform with hijab and those who do it without. That would establish a sense of social separateness which is not desirable. It also offends the feel of uniformity which the dress code is designed to bring about amongst all the students regardless of their religion and faiths. This is what the court said. Let us move on to the third question. Third question was Karnataka government February 5th order, was it arbitrary or not? The Karnataka High Court was also dealing with the question of whether the Karnataka government order of February 5th, which barred the students from wearing clothing that could disturb the peace, harmony and law and order, apart from being incompetent and manifestly arbitrary, violates Article 14 and Article 15. The Karnataka High Court said, and again I quote the court, "We are of the considered opinion that the government has power to issue the impugned government order dated 5th of February 2022 and no case is made out for its invalidation." It said that the government has power to issue the order banning clothes that could disturb peace, harmony and public order and no case is made out for its invalidation. Simply put, the High Court upheld the government order and its competence for issuing such an order. It, however, mentioned that such decisions or such orders by the government could feel a knee-jerk, but this is just a perception and the judiciary cannot invade into the territory of the executive. Now question number 4. Did teachers harass the students? We had seen several videos of teachers enforcing the government order and asking the Muslim female students to remove their hijabs while entering the campus. Some students were disallowed in the campus as well. We had seen a video of teachers closing a gate on the hijabi students while they were crying and pleading the teachers to let them in. The Karnataka High Court ruled against any disciplinary action against the principal and the teachers. The High Court said the prescription of school uniform would make campuses secular. It said, and I quote, "No case made out for initiating disciplinary inquiry against the college, its principal and the teacher for restricting the girls from attending classes putting on hijab." It said the school regulations prescribing dress code for all the students as one homogeneous class serve constitutional secularism. The bench said prescription of school dress code to the exclusion of the hijab, bhagwa or any other apparel symbolic of religion can be a step forward in the direction of emancipation and more particularly to access to education. The court further said that the rule does not snatch any autonomy of women and they can wear any apparel of their choice outside the classrooms. Now, hours after the High Court delivered its 129-page judgment, a Muslim student from Karnataka approached the Supreme Court against the order, saying that it had failed to note the right to wear hijab comes under the ambit of expression and it is thus protected under Article 19(1)(a) of the Constitution. The student Nibanaz said in her plea that the right to wear a hijab is also protected by right to conscience under Article 25 of the Constitution, which is an individual right, and that the essential religious practices test ought not to have been applied by the High Court. Later, 6 Muslim students of an Udupi government college who were among the petitioners in the High Court told reporters that they would not attend classrooms till they get justice. They said they felt betrayed by the verdict and hoped for relief from the Supreme Court before Class 12 board exams, that is second year pre-university, starts in the state on April 22nd. The Supreme Court, however, today said that it will list the petition after holy vacations. Meanwhile, several leaders reacted to the hijab verdict. Former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah, has termed the verdict very disappointing. Minority Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi has said that all the horror and all the ruckus over the hijab row has fallen flat on its face. Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai said that education is important for children. Let us follow the High Court order and maintain peace and calm. Scores of other BJP leaders also welcomed the Karnataka High Court verdict. Karnataka Congress MLA D.K. Shivkumar reacted to the verdict and said, My greatest concern in the hijab controversy is education and law and order. The Karnataka High Court has given a judgment, but the responsibility for education, law and order and communal harmony is still with the government of Karnataka. AIMIM leader Asaduddin Owaisi said that he disagrees with the Karnataka High Court's judgment on hijab. He said, "It is my right to disagree with the judgment and I hope the petitioners appeal before Supreme Court," which I think they have already done. Meanwhile, Mehbooba Mufti, the former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, also said that Karnataka High Court's decision to uphold the hijab ban is deeply disappointing. On one hand, we talk about empowering women, yet we are denying them the right to a simple choice. It isn't just about religion, but the freedom to choose. Now, the hijab issue has gone to the apex court. All eyes are now on what the Supreme Court says. Do let us know what are your views on that. What do you think about the Karnataka High Court order? Do you agree with the Karnataka High Court order upholding the hijab ban or not? Do let us know in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, before I end this video, if you like the journalism that we do, please support us. Go to our website www.hwnews.in/subscribe and you will find several options by which you can support us. There are different payment options available. You can choose the payment plan that suits you and please support us. Thank you so much.
नफरतों का बाजार, सपनों का कारोबार जारी है। अच्छे दिन तो झांकी थे, अमृतकाल अब बाकी है। मन की बात आप तक पहुंचती है, लेकिन आपकी आवाज का क्या? जिन्हें लोकतंत्र का चौथा स्तंभ कहते थे, वे अब सत्ता की गोद में हैं, सत्ता के सामने नतमस्तक हैं। लेकिन अब भी कुछ आवाजें हैं, बेखौफ, बेबाक, जिन पर लोगों को भरोसा है। चेहरा बदला है, तेवर वही है। देखिए मुझे, सतीश शाह को HW न्यूज़ पर।